Hi everyone, my name is Leah Barack. I'm a functional nutritionist and I just wanted to record a quick video all about legumes and how to make legumes more digestible. So I'm sure that you've all experienced this at some point when you're eating legumes and you get some symptoms like gassiness or bloating or anything like that. And there are some awesome ways to help reduce that. So I have a lot of people coming to me who are trying to transition to more plant-based diets, incorporate more beans and legumes into their diet, which is great because they're cost effective, they have protein, they have healthy fibers in them. So if we can include them in our diet, that's great. But of course, we want to do that without all the gas and without all the bloating that can occur. So first and foremost, my number one tip is to make sure you are soaking your beans. So at least 8 to 10 hours. You can soak even longer. Overnight is great. You really want to soak them before cooking them. Secondly, you can actually cook them in an alkaline substance. So I really like kombu. You can see it right here. This is an excellent brand. Kombu is just a kind of seaweed and it gives it a really nice umami taste as well, but it's also that alkaline substance which can help break down some of those hard to digest compounds in beans. Another option, if you're not cooking beans from scratch and you just want the convenience of a canned option, Eden Foods is really awesome and all of their beans are cooked with kombu in them. So highly recommend this brand if you're going for convenience and you want the increased digestibility. Another thing to do is to make sure you're cooking your beans for long enough. So a lot of people are actually undercooking their beans, and if you undercook them, they're definitely going to cause some GI distress for you. Another way to make them more easy to digest is to cook in a pressure cooker. So Instant Pot is awesome for this. You can use a different kind of pressure cooker, and cooking under that high pressure can increase the ability for your body to digest and make it a little bit easier for you. Another thing to keep in mind is that smaller beans are typically easier to digest than larger beans. So I'm talking like split mung dal beans, which you can see right here. They're pretty small. They kind of look like yellow red lentils, which red lentils would also be easier to digest than something like kidney beans, which are a little bit bigger. So some people find that doing smaller beans makes it easier for them to digest without all the symptoms of the gas and the bloating than bigger beans. So something to keep in mind. You can also eat spices with the beans. So using spices and cooking the beans in them, spices like fennel and turmeric and ginger and cumin, all of those can enhance digestion and decrease gas in the gut. So they also taste great and have other health benefits, but they can also help with decreasing the gas, decreasing the bloating. Another one which often isn't talked about is making sure that you're actually chewing enough. So most people are not chewing nearly enough. Most people are eating way too quickly. So just remember to slow down, chew thoroughly, and that'll help with all of your digestion, not just for beans, but for everything. So slow down and chew more. If you're doing all of these things and you're still having some issues and you can't really tolerate beans, then I would recommend working with a practitioner like myself and uncovering the root cause of why you're not able to digest. So really figuring out if you have some dysbiosis, if you have some SIBO, if there's something else going on, and then, helping fix it so that you actually can come around to eating beans again in the future. So if you have any questions about these, reach out, send me an email at gracefunctionalnutrition@gmail.com. You can also check out my website, www.gracefunctionalnutrition.com, and I look forward to hearing from you.